23 days, I was able to make over 30,000. Now I'm a best-selling author for the Amazon. You know, when I first came to the Academy and I met Matt, I'd heard about him, and so there was a little bit of a legend, and I was very intimidated, not just with him, but with my life and where it was going. And the surprise was it only took a few months before I was already pushing limits that, you know, were holding me back. And Matt did a great job of kind of opening that up for me. And now, you know, it's been over a year, and I'm just full of gratitude. So I didn't really know what kind of results to expect, because I didn't know what kind of results I was shooting for. I just had a message that I wanted to get out and see where it kind of took me. And Matt showed me how much value that I had, and that, you know, I obviously should be compensated for that. I didn't even have a good website up, and he said, no, like, sell your value. And he set the benchmark at 5,000 for the first month, and you know, I didn't even think about selling anything, and I was able to hit that. And just like I kind of worried, he said next month 10,000, and in 23 days I was able to make over 30,000, which was huge, not just because for my pocketbook, but more so because I had this limiting belief, and he was able to help me smash that and just push the right amount of buttons, so that I could do more than what I even envisioned. When I first came to Matt, I wrote a book, and I didn't really know what to do with it. I actually thought that if I wrote the book, that would make me, you know, more popular on social media. And he was like, no, do social media first. That'll help your book sales. And I was able to come up with my book, The Bartending Therapist, and get it printed and published. And now it's a bestseller. You know, and that's in large part because of the social media and marketing that I learned from, you know, Matt Pocius, and helping me put my message out, create good content, get engagement. And then when the book came out, people were eager to read it, and now I'm a best-selling author for the Amazon. I think anyone that's skeptical, not just in joining Matt's program, but in any walk of life, why are you focusing on why you shouldn't do things? You should focus on why you should do things. And I had those same skepticisms when I was talking to Matt about joining. However, I knew that there was a lot of value, and I also, I sold myself, because I said, you know, the only person that can scam is yourself. You know, you make the decision. And the people that, you know, are worried about it, it's not a question of, are you worried about this program? You're really worried about, are you going to be able to do the work? If you're not willing to do the work, then that's a problem within yourself. The good news is that Matt's going to be able to actually help you with that too. So even your best rebuttal is still negated, because you can find that value in the program as well. I have a lot of people that interact with me, and they ask, you know, like, I want to learn how to be so successful like you are, like, you know, coach me or mentor me. And it's interesting, like, what I do is I want to create more of a mindset, and those that are more interested in kind of finding their way and are wanting to make, you know, like $1 million, I send them straight to Matt. You know, like, I say, go check out this guy, he's your guy. My whole, you know, approach is more like a lifestyle, and that's what drives me. But if you want to learn how to grow a business, be successful at a young age, and then kind of work your way up, then he's the guy to go to. I would totally suggest, you know, signing up with Matt, and I recommend many people, you know, check you out and check out all the content that you have, because you give so much away for free. And then once you actually get in the circle, you've done more than just provide your own value. Matt's created a circle where, you know, I've met so many people from all over the world that have helped me in different areas, you know, and I've been able to give back too. And that is exactly what people are wanting. I think the key to anybody that's questioning on whether or not they should sign up for Matt's program is the same thing that I needed. I didn't have anyone around me for the most part that thought the way I did, wanted the things I wanted, and more importantly, were hungry enough to do it. A lot of people I know are a lot of talk and no action. Once I get into the circle, everybody's about action. And then of course, Matt Pocius is, you know, the ringleader of action. I think the Academy is for those that are one step away. It's kind of like they're standing on that cliff and they know that they should make that jump. They know that they can do it. And they also know that everything will probably be okay if they do it. Those are the people that need to be in this program and should sign up like right away. The ones that probably wouldn't benefit are the ones that can't even get up the mountain. You know, the ones that that are constant, are the people that are in a constant state of just, you know, woe is me, I'm not lucky, you know, things are never going to happen. This didn't work out, so nothing will work out. They need some more work done on themselves, and you know, that's where they can come to the bartending therapist for that. That's more my wheelhouse. But for those that really are hungry and really want change and are ready for change, I think the Academy is a great choice. The one thing that I would say to anybody that you know, as my follower, your follower, a Ty Lopez follower, Gary Vaynerchuk, any of these guys that are in our space, you've got to do more than just watch and like and comment. If you want the life that you keep dreaming of and that we keep telling you is possible through our examples, then you have to get into action. You know, one of the few things that I've noticed is the people that were successful in Matt Pocius's program, in Ty's program, in my programs, were the ones that took it a step further. They took the nugget and then they took the gold nugget and then they made a bracelet. You know, they took the gold nugget, they made a necklace. You have to really go after it, and all we can do is motivate and guide, but in the end, you're the one that has to do it. And I'm just glad that I was at the right place at the right time mentally. You know, I mean, things work out because I found Matt at such a early stage in the program. But had I not been mentally ready to not worry about like the cost or not get pissed off when he says like, you know, do this, this, and this, and you know, like, I mean, there's not a lot of people that make me feel stupid. Matt did a good job of doing that, and it's exactly what I needed. And he can't do that too much now. So, you know, one of the greatest goals that you will have when you find a mentor of Matt's caliber, or, you know, if you work with me, is that one day where you're sitting across from each other or hanging out and it's no longer business related, like me asking, you know, for advice. It's, this is what's going on. Oh, cool. This is what's going on. It becomes a friend tour. But like anything, you have to foster that relationship. And to get to that level, like, you've got to be working just as hard to keep up.